Welcome, welcome, guys. We are going to check in with their current feelings for you and see what is going on. And we're actually already starting with quite some heavy energies, okay? Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Fool. Someone is still grieving the separation here, okay? Like there has been a lot of stress, um, a lot of hurt and a lot of stress in regards to having a new start. So that lets me know that things have ended in quite a painful separation between the both of you, which is still causing this person a lot of, heartache. There has been a possibility, or there is a possibility for a new start, but they're absolutely not daring this. Okay, like something has turned them into like a very deep inwarded grief when it comes to you. So it's like whenever they think of you, they think of fresh energy, spontaneity, and just like, getting out there with you. But at the same time, this is like the fear is holding them back. And also, like, there is some sort of healing that is required on their end to have this actual new beginning with you, to have this fresh new jump um, with you. Yeah, the Temperance card, they still need a lot of healing here. Absolutely. This is someone that is receiving also a lot of guidance, which means that this could be like spiritual guidance, ancestral guidance, right? Like this could be Archangel Michael, or another archangel that is really trying to keep them a little bit balanced, like one foot on the floor, one foot on the ground, and one foot in the water, like emotionally balanced, practically balanced, because their life is not as together as it seems. Especially when we see that Temperance card with the Three of Swords, that just gives me an indication that this person still needs a lot of time to get over something that is quite painful. Now, this does not always have to be in regards to you. However, I do feel like this is a deep wound, okay? Like a deep wound that they still have. And they're trying to find help, but I feel like they're a little bit lost in the spirit world. So that means that spiritually they're getting protection, they're getting some sort of redirection from their ancestors or spirit guides. However, when it comes to like reaching out to the right people in order to heal this specific wound, they're maybe too stubborn for that. Yeah, see the Six of Pentacles. But there is going to be help coming their way, actually, because this is someone that truly does need some sort of support, some sort of like a generous friend that would kind of like help them heal a situation so they don't get like stuck into this grief what they have. Like, I don't know, there's a big loss here. They're very broken. Okay, this could have also to do with having a lot of competition at work. They may have been also, effed over, so to say it like that, by people that were trying to sabotage their work, steal their work, or not maybe steal it, but like sabotage it in a way that they're financially not always improving. So a lot of the energies are giving them a hard time because they feel like everything is getting unfair towards them. How do they view my viewer? How do they view my viewer? Seven of Swords. ¿Por qué? Por favor. Okay. So they don't trust you. Blunt like that. We are blunt. On this channel, we're called the Illuminator for a reason. I'm blunt. That's who I am. I can't change it. Seven of Swords, they see you as someone that is like, well, okay, you know what? Now that I see the Hermit and the Nine of Cups, I'm softening up because there's always a reason. You are not showing everything, okay? Like you are being strategic. You're being like, you're thinking things through before you make any act, which could make the other person feel like, what are they hiding? Okay, like they feel like you're hiding something simply because you're not wearing your emotions on your sleeve. You get my point? It's like that energy of what are they trying to do? And this actually happens. And I'm sorry, my hair is like one big frizzy mess because we are in a heat wave here. Um, yeah, and that actually comes from being hurt so many times. And again, it's because also at work they've been having a lot of backlash, they've been having a lot of bullying, sabotaging energies, disagreements, a lot of stress, and these type of hostile energies can make someone feel like, okay, wear your heart on your sleeve so I can know what your intentions are. So this means that they don't know what your intentions are, so they ruminate, they fill in the gaps, they fill in their own forms about you because they're like, my viewer is just being deceptive. They're not showing their true colors, they're not showing what their strategy is. So even though if they look deep down, they see you as someone that is wise, that is someone that only focuses on your own happiness, and you are on your own soul's journey. It feels like they know that you're not completely focused on their feelings and energy and all of that because you're an old soul. But when we have been dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of chaos, heartbreak, people that are trying to hurt us, we can mistrust as well, right? We can be in this energy of like, why should I trust you? Why should I trust you? And you might be in the same energy too, right? And that's the reason why there is a stalemate right now. So hold on before you leave. Let's see what the outcome is going to be, where this is going to be leading. But before I do that, I actually want to ask what the overall energy is between the two energies, okay? Okay, this wanted to come out in the reversed. So I'm going to interpret it in both reversed as well as upright for you, because I feel like there is an opportunity to start fresh, but there is still like an unfinished business here. There is a heavy duty that someone needs to accomplish before they can go towards fulfillment. And it feels like this is for both of you. It feels like this has also to do with creative spark. When you need to finish a project successfully before a new project can start, that's how it feels like. Now, this could even be like they need to finish their therapy. Simple, like these. That's as simple as we can interpret this energy. It's someone started a therapy and they need to finish that therapy before they can move to the next energy. Now you can replace the therapy for whatever it is, right? Like maybe you need to finish your creative project. Maybe they need to finish the creative project. Maybe they need to, or some of you need to kind of like reignite maybe your own libido or the passion, the drive, the enthusiasm. But that seems to be like this solar plexus energy that needs to be reactivated. So these are two ways of seeing things, right? So let me know if it's the number 1 for you or number 2. Let's move to the section of what is going to happen next for this particular reading. Self-preserved energy, self-respect is coming through, boundaries are coming through. Oh, it is very messy energy here. Well, messy in the it does not have like a linear type of energy. Let's just say that, because we have here the 8 of Cups, which is actually the last card. We need to start with the 6 of Wands. Then we have the Knight of. Okay, I can't really look at the screen like this. Like, oh my god, the 9 of Wands, Strength, Knight of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. I don't know. This feels like very messy energy to me. it feels like it's telling me to not lose control, to not lose your composure. It may be that, I'm going to be very blunt again here, with the Six of Wands, you want victory. You have a pride. You want something to you want to get some sort of validation, and it might not be you, it could be a other person. But take it however it resonates, right? Because we're humans. We do want to have like some sort of recognition. We want to receive validation from that person, or we want to know if that person truly cares. And when we are in this wanting type of energy and we need it for our own self-respect, or things like that, it actually blocks the way to self-respect. So it's telling me that you may need to kind of focus on your inner strength here. This feels like it's advice rather than how this is going to pan out. And as an advice, it tells you to be, how do I say this? I don't know. My water just finished. I almost want to say like my water just broke, but I'm not pregnant. Don't worry, but like I wanted to say that my water just broke. No, it's just finished. I'm sorry. Sometimes I was just like silly in that. I know you guys like that, but there's awkward moments when it slips out of your head and you start to crack a joke because you're getting awkward. That's what it is. I do also see the fatigue here, right? Like the Nine of Wands is like getting mentally fatigue energy because the situation is exhausting you, because there is like this recognition that you are wanting from this person. And the only thing that you are being advised right now to do, to hold back from your inner strength. Do not kind of like trigger the situation to know like, okay, where is this going to go? I just want to have like a clear yes or no. Not everything in life is as simple as black and white. We got to be just like relaxed, open-minded, just go with the flow. And I know that sometimes it's just like you want to know like, okay, is it a yes or no? And when there is like this unknown type of energy, we can lose touch with our own inner strength and do things out of exhaustion, right? When we are exhausted, we get in a desperate type of state, right? And I'm not saying it in a bad way. You need to understand what I'm trying to say and aim with this. But what happens is that the mind wants to have some sort of outcome in order to direct your life. But that specific force within your psyche that is trying to push and force an outcome could lead to actually a departure rather than a healing. If you get me, just type down below, I get you, so I know that you get what I'm trying to aim at. I thought I was quite clear, but I'm not sure. Obviously, I need your confirmation. What's the outcome? The outcome is judgment. Oof. A reckoning, a deep awakening is about to take place. And also, it's a big wake-up call for self-evolution, or evaluation is what I want to say actually, right? We will achieve way more within ourselves when we are self-aware of our behavior and our shadows. And this situation could trigger for both ends your shadow. And that shadow has a purpose to be recognized and to be healed. And this judgment is telling you that it's a big awakening that's about to take place. And trust me, in everything that I say, that in the last few months, I have not received a judgment in a reading for none of the signs. Like if you remember me talking about a judgment, I don't. And I'm very, very clearer than I've ever been. Like, trust me, it's a huge judgment. And that judgment, which means that what you communicate with yourself, to yourself, how you communicate, even if it's like your body language, your mental energy, your telepathic energy, the way that you talk about this person to someone else, with this specific person, everything is going through a review right now. Listen very closely. This is a review moment from the higher spirits. This is a judgment call, and this judgment call will eventually be in your favor, moving things forward, fast movement. However, it does depend on a judgment, which means the judgment of spirits that are going to be judging your evaluation during this process. Not only yours, also the other person. So whatever you do around this time has a purpose. And you got to show yourself, you got to show spirit, you got to show that you are not, how do I say that energy? Like reckless, okay? Reckless. And we're going back to the Fool on their energy. That's the reckless energy. Someone is afraid that you're going to be reckless with the opportunity of having a new start. Like, my God, we're going deep here. The star is all about deep healing. Everything is appearing in perfect timing, which means that you are going to be receiving a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities, and a lot of awareness of the places that you need to heal internally. And all of this is being captured just by, by spirit, just like, okay, we see you. We saw what you did. We saw what you said. Everything is being captured right now. So use this as an opportunity and as a window to heal towards harmony, to focus on your purpose. And your wish is going to be granted. Like, oh my God, this was the craziest reading. I have even no idea what I would even name this reading for you to see what the actual app is about to happen here. Trust me, this is so important. Like, this is spirit coming through in very different ways. Like, I just recorded a very different energy. This is a very different energy. It's like, I hope it reaches the right people. Please do send it to whomever needs to hear this message. I hope this is a confirmation for those that truly know that I'm talking to you. Like, I need to be aware of that. Like, tell me if I was really talking to you, right? Just put that down below, claim that energy, know that this is like a very specific one for you. And yeah, I'll hope to see you in the next one. And like I said, I have a very different type of energies coming through these days. So yeah, not every reading is going to resonate. Just look at the title. I'm trying to kind of like make the title as fitting as possible for you to know what it's talking about. But this is huge awakening, huge. So I'm kind of like holding my heart here to know what is going to happen next, because I haven't seen the judgment since like maybe last December or maybe last year. I swear to everything, I haven't seen the judgment in the whole year for any of the videos that I've done. If you notice a judgment card in one of the readings, let me know which one that was, because that's going to be very telling. So thank you so much. And also, if you want to support this channel, you can now become a Hooligan FC the Illest member. That's only for the Hooligan support of this channel to help me grow. For others of you, you can get the early access, which is the second tier. And if you want to get all the extended readings, and instead of like going into the website and getting individual purchases, you can also become the Illest tribe member, which you can access to all the readings. And also, if you want to take a look at my website, theillestilluminator.com, these are handmade and my own designs. So these are not affiliated marketing. These are absolutely my own designs, and all charged with the right crystals. This is turquoise. This is red garnet. This is connected to the heart. This is connected to, lucky energy, protection energy, okay, healing energy. So if you are interested, you can also have like a members only 15 voucher, which gives you 15% off. Also for the personal readings on my website, because I am kind of like clearing out my my schedule. So I am free and I'm available for next week. but you can also call me through Hypsee. Now, that's a little bit of housekeeping that I always forget to say, so I'm trying to incorporate it and get myself used to saying these things, because you guys know I don't like to talk, but I know that you guys don't like me to talk, especially in the beginning of the video. So please do allow me to present myself, my products, and my services throughout the video at the end. So thank you. Take a look at the illuminator.com, and don't forget to use members only 15 in caps lock on the website to get 15% off, which is quite a lot. So it's valid till the 1st of July. So do not miss this out. And I catch you guys very soon. Take care. Love you.